So you drew last week to Cardiff. What did you learn from that game?
Well, I think I said afterwards that the one thing we've got to improve on, I keep harping on about, we've just got to be a bit more clinical in front of goal. We've created the chances again, and the one thing about this league is you don't get them very often. So it's important that whether it's Cardiff or Man City or Chelsea, when you create these chances that you create, that you've got to take one.
Was it frustrating not to get that home win?
Yeah, it's frustrating, but you know that's what the Premier League is. You know, we've got ourselves 4 points, and we've given ourselves a really decent start after a really difficult one. We knew our first 3 home games, including Newcastle in this, it was difficult. But we've made a fist of it. We've given ourselves a chance. We've proved to everybody that we can play at this level, which is important. So we're not at our depth just yet. So I hope that keeps improving.
Given your current goal situation, has Nick Proswich forced his way into your thoughts after?
Well, of course. I mean, I'm delighted for Nick. You know, I just tell the supporters, you know, I've nothing against Nick, you know, at all, and hopefully it'll do the kid the world of good. But the one thing Nick's got to be doing now is, we all know he can score a goal. That's never been the problem, but he's got to adapt and do more in terms of his play outside the box, if you like, and get used to playing to the rigours of playing in England. And that physical presence which you require from him, he's got to now step up and say, right, this is it. And I'm delighted he's got 4, but you know, no disrespect, Rotherham's reserves is a bit different to Newcastle United. So he comes into the equation, and I hope that he can keep banging in the goals and do his confidence the world of good.
Sagba will be back on Saturday. Is that a boost for the team?
Yes. He becomes into the squad too, because we've got 2 or 3 in knocks we're carrying, so it's important that we have the right blend and balance, and certainly him being available will give us other options.
And obviously it's a blow to lose Corrin.
Yeah, well, I've given him the skipper's job since I've been here, and a lot of people questioned that. I think very quietly he's done terrific. You know, he was our top goal scorer last year to help us get out of the division. He's played very, very well this season. He knows how to play in the Premier League, and it's a big blow to us. And as I said to you last week, the one thing you do need is a bit of luck, and we certainly had a bad week in terms of that, what with Figueroa, McShane, and of course the worst one to Corrin. We don't need many more of them.
Any more thoughts as to who might take over as captain?
I was just thrown on me there, and I'll think about that in the next couple of hours, 48 hours, and pick a cap.
Mm-hmm. And how are the team shaping up for this weekend?
Well, they're great. I mean, you know, if you've got something about you and you're a football player, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a Geordie, then you look forward to playing Newcastle United. It's a big crowd, big stadium, big atmosphere. If you're a football player, great place to go and play. So let's enjoy it, take them on, and see if we can get a result.
What do you make of them as a side?
They're a good side, very good side. And when Alan Pardew can have his 11 players on the pitch like he had against Aston Villa, and you look at them with the front 3 of Cisse on one down the middle, and Loic Remy one side, Ben Arfa the other, and Cabaye in behind them, they're a good front 4. So we'll have to defend well.
Obviously you've got North East roots. Are you looking forward to going back?
I am. I mean, I always look forward to it. When I was a player, I used to always enjoy playing there. At the end of the day, it's where I'm from, where my family's from, where my family are still now. You know, my brothers and my in-laws and my mum and dad, and they're all, you know, tucked up there in Newcastle. So it's always nice to go back and go and see them, and obviously take on Newcastle United.
And have you got any message for the fans this week?
Stay with us and enjoy it. Enjoy going up there, and stay off the Newcastle Brown Ale, because it does some pretty strange stuff to some people, and yourself included when you go there next week.